Life struggles, happy moments, bad times, and unforgettable memories.
Join us as we talk about our lives and share a laugh or two with us as we bring you along on our crazy journey called life.
Welcome to Two Wives, One World. Hey listeners, welcome back for another episode.
Hey guys, welcome back to Two Wives, One World. And although we have been gone a little longer than usual, we are back and we are ready and we are happy to be talking to you and just spending the rest of our night with you guys. So, Nikki, how have you been?
I've been good. I've been very busy. My sisters were home from Philadelphia in California. Don't worry, they made sure they were all sanitized and all that stuff, so we were all safe around them. But they were home for a week. So Monday through Friday, I was with them. They left on Sunday. And yeah, I was just spending time with my nieces and getting that quality time with my sisters in. And it's just nice to have them around.
Oh, I agree. That's so good. I'm so glad that they were able to come see the family. It's always nice whenever the family gets to be back together, especially with this coronavirus. It's been hard for a lot of families to get together because of it.
Definitely. So how have you been? What's going on with you?
Oh, good. Little road bumps here and there, but overall it's been pretty good. Had a good 4th of July on Saturday. Got a little burnt, but I had some good food that made up for it and some swimming. So overall, things have been good. It's just been crazy busy, like you said.
Right. And I don't know about you, Cass, but I ate burgers and hot dogs all week long.
Yeah.
That is what everybody made, was burgers and hot dogs. If you guys ate burgers and hot dogs for the 4th of July too, give us a like, because I bet we have at least 100 likes by the end of this video.
Yeah, 100%. That's great. I'm not complaining though. I love it. But I will be ready to have something different here soon. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's get into our first segment. I couldn't think of the word segment. Would you like me to start off for this episode?
Absolutely, go for it.
All right, so for our What's in Your Cup wonderful segment, I have this here mug with hedgehog on it that my friend Kelsey has given to me. And inside this, just because it's so dang hot everywhere in the world right now, I have some ice water, staying hydrated, trying to keep as cool as we can. So that is what is in my cup. Nikki, what do you have?
So this is the water bottle I've been using for the past 3 episodes. But really, guys, it just keeps my water cold, and I love it. And you can't go wrong with a nice bottle that clips on the top so you don't have to worry about spilling, because I am a klutz and I spill my drinks constantly. So I have this pretty blue water bottle, and inside of it I have some nice cold water. I did have iced coffee, but I kind of drank it all before the podcast started, because Cass and I tend to get on here and just talk for an hour before we even start the podcast. So,
and it's oh dang, we should probably start soon. But yes, we are just catching up with each other, and we're really excited for the episode tonight. We can't wait, because this is something that is exciting that we want to talk about, and something that, could definitely be realistic one day. So this is a super exciting topic that we're going to talk about tonight. For those of you that are new to our podcast, welcome. We are happy to have you. Remember to check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, any social media. We probably are on there. All of our platforms to listen and watch us on. But yeah, welcome, guys. And with that, Nikki, do you want to go ahead and tell everybody what the heck we're doing tonight?
Yeah, so we are planning a Disney trip. If money was not a requirement, what would we pick? What would we do? Where would we stay? Where would we eat? All that good stuff. If you've ever been to Disney World, it is a expensive vacation, and I wish it wasn't that expensive, but...
Oh, I know. I'd be going a heck of a lot more if it wasn't so expensive.
Yes.
But luckily, though, we have each other to talk to about this stuff. And, in our minds, we can plan our own very dream vacation.
Yeah. So tonight, guys, that's what we're going to be talking about. And I guess we should start off with just where do you want to stay? Like, if you could stay at any hotel, price is not an object, which one would it be and why?
Okay, so for me, I would want to stay at the boardwalk at Disney because it is just, for anybody that hasn't been there, it's just a beautiful place. It has one of the things that really gets, two things that really catch my eye with this resort. The first one is that all their pools have sand on the bottom. So perfect. I freaking love that. And the second thing is literally right across from the resort, across a little lake, they have, I think there's a bakery there, there's a bar, and there's a couple of other little places, kind of like a real like beach boardwalk. And then another thing I really like about the boardwalk is that you can actually walk to the gate to get into Epcot. But it's the gate that's on the French Pavilion, so you can actually walk to that gate, and then obviously if you have your ticket to get in the park, you can go in through France. And I think that's so cool.
That is very cool.
I think that's amazing.
I love that.
It's great. How about you? Where the heck are you staying? Where are you starting off your vacation?
So the crazy thing is, the first time I went to Disney, I didn't realize how expensive it was, and I remember my mom saying, well, what hotel would you want to stay in? And I was like, oh, the Grand Floridian sounds cool. Not realizing how expensive. But saying that, I do not want to stay at the Grand Floridian. I would rather stay at the bungalows at the Polynesian Resort. They are absolutely gorgeous. You have like your own little house on the water. And they have like your very own like little swimming pool on the deck. It's so pretty.
Wow,
It's almost like
amazing.
It's almost like you're in like, I don't know, some tropical. It's like you're on some tropical island with just being in Florida.
Oh, that sounds so nice.
And then on top of it, I'm pretty sure you can see like the castle and everything from it too.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
But guys, that hotel room costs like $1,000 a night, so I'm gonna say that's probably not gonna happen in my near future.
That is really expensive. Also, for those of you that are listening, just for fun, if you aren't sure about like the estimates on hotel rooms and stuff, just for fun, go ahead and check and see how expensive these things can get.
Yes.
It gets expensive. So, you know what? I'm cool with, the All-Star Resorts or Pop Century. If I'm on a budget, why the heck not? You still get the theming, you still get all that cool stuff. But if we're planning our dream vacation, we are definitely going to go all out and get those hotel rooms that we want. So, Good choice. Solid choices.
Yours too.
Thank you.
We went to the boardwalk to eat breakfast one morning, and it was just so pretty.
Maybe one day. I don't know when, but maybe one day.
Maybe. So, guys, we planned our like dream trip for 5 days. Like, say we got to stay in the parks for 5 days. We're gonna tell you what park we're going to, 3 rides we would ride, what like parades or shows or whatever we would watch, and we're gonna tell you where we would eat for like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and some snacks. So.
Yes. So buckle in because we are going to have a wild ride. We are super excited. And why the heck not? Nikki, our first day, where are you going?
I am going to Magic Kingdom, hands down. As soon as I get into Disney World, I am so excited to go see that castle that I couldn't even picture going to another park the first day. Mm-hmm. So I'm heading over to Magic Kingdom, and the first ride I would do, I think, would be PhilharMagic.
Yes, classic.
I guess that's like more of a show versus a ride, but like I just did that my first time for our honeymoon, and it was so cute and just so fun to experience. So
yes, for sure.
I would definitely do PhilharMagic, and then I would go to Splash Mountain and finish off my rides with Peter Pan's Flight.
All right, solid 3 choices. I'm impressed. I like it.
Thanks. What park would you go to?
I'm actually picking the same thing because, like you said, starting off your vacation, I can't really see it being anywhere else. You know what I mean? Like, what the heck? So we have to go to Magic Kingdom. And for my first little, pick for rides, I'm picking Splash Mountain, which is my second favorite ride in all of Disney World. So I'm very upset that it's changing, but I'm excited to see what they can do with it. Splash Mountain is just a classic that me and my dad have just always loved. So I'm hitting up Splash Mountain, I'm hitting up Space Mountain, and then I'm hitting up Big Thunder Mountain. So I'm going to conquer the mountains in one day.
I love that idea. I am such a scaredy cat that I don't know if I could ride Space Mountain, honestly.
I think you could. It's
really?
It's not too bad. Yeah, it's Shad likes it and he hates roller coasters. So I forced him on it though.
Of course you did. I mean, guys, this is not a Mad Libs episode either, so.
It is not. We are not trying to spit on our computer screens tonight. But Nikki, in between your rides, what the heck are you getting to snack on? What are you having?
Okay, so should I just go through all of them?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so when I get into the parks, I would go to breakfast at Crystal Palace. And if you guys don't know what Crystal Palace is, it is in Magic Kingdom, and you can have breakfast, lunch, and I think dinner with Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore. I think that's it. Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore. Yeah. And I've been there once, and I absolutely love it because, like, Winnie the Pooh is one of my favorite, like, Disney character meet and greets because I just love Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. Like, they're my favorite characters.
Sorry, my cat's being a freak. But yeah,
no, you're good.
Amazing.
It is. And then for lunch, I'm gonna go to Casey's Corner.
Solid.
And I'm gonna sit on the hub grass and eat my hot dog. And if you guys don't know what the hub grass is, it's like this really pretty grassy area. It's like fake grass, I believe. And it's like in perfect view of the castle. It's so pretty. I'm gonna get snacks. I'm gonna get a Dole Whip and a churro ice cream sandwich. They are amazing.
That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh.
And then for dinner, I'm going to hop on the monorail and go over to Ohana for dinner.
Yes. Solid. Nice. Perfect. I'm actually going to do a character meet and greet as well for breakfast, but I'm going to Chef Mickey's, which is in the Contemporary Resort, so you can either walk over or ride the monorail over. And for those of you, again, that haven't been there, it is a meet and greet with Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, and Donald. I don't believe that Daisy's there. I don't think so. But you can go, you can get Mickey pancakes, you can get, Mickey waffles, you can get, it's so good. We go every year. That's a family tradition of ours. So I'm hitting up Chef Mickey's for breakfast, for Casey's Corner for lunch, straight fire. And then I am going to do Mama Melrose. Oh, wait, no. Woo, that's Hollywood Studios.
I was like, really?
That's Hollywood Studios. Wait, no, I'm going to do, oh my gosh, what? I can't believe I wrote that down. Do you know where I'm talking? Right whenever you come in, it's Lady and the Tramp themed.
Yes. Tony's. Is it Tony's?
I can't think of what the heck it's called.
Tony's Tavern? No.
Yeah, I'm a fake fan. Guys. But for those of you that know what the heck the name of this restaurant is, please let me know down below, because for some reason I wrote Mama Melrose's. That is not where I'm wanting to go for dinner. I'm wanting to hit up Tony's Pizzeria or whatever it's called right there.
Yeah. You're good. Good.
So in between, I'm going to hit up the confectionery in Magic Kingdom. I'm going to get a Mickey candy apple.
Ooh.
And then, of course, about halfway through the trip, I'm going to get a Mickey's Premium because it is hot in the Florida sun and I need that ice cream to cool me down. Love it. And then I'm going to end my night with the fireworks.
Yes, I didn't say that. I forgot to say that. So I put in here, so like in the middle of the day at like around 3 o'clock, they do the Festival of Fantasy. It is my absolute favorite parade ever that I've ever watched. It's amazing. If you go to Disney, definitely check it out. I would do that. And then I would want to watch the Royal Friendship Fair, which is on the stage on the castle. Yeah. And It's like all the princesses with Mickey and Minnie and Goofy and Donald, I believe, and Daisy. Yeah. And then I would finish off the night with Happily Ever After fireworks.
There you go. Perfect. I'm here for it. I love it. We are going to have a good time. This is perfect. That sounds like a perfect first day. What do you think?
I 100% agree. And did you notice, like, most of the stuff we said is pretty much the same.
Right? I know. This is why we could definitely plan a vacation together, because we have very similar tastes.
I agree. Okay, so Cass, I really want to know, where are you going for day 2?
I'm going to hit up Magic Kingdom again. I'm going to do a back-to-back Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
And while I'm there, I'm going to ride the classic Haunted Mansion. Can't skip it. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Oh.
I'm going to hit up all 3 of those. Where are you going?
I'm going to Epcot.
Okay, my favorite.
And while at Epcot, I'm going to ride Soarin'. That is my favorite Disney ride, hands down.
Great.
Frozen Ever After, and Spaceship Earth.
Oh, I love Spaceship Earth.
Me too. And I guess, should I say the shows too, since I'm...
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, so if you guys have ever been into the little area where they have Soarin' and, like, Living with the Land... Oh, no. That's the land. If you go over a little bit farther, it's the sea, and you can do, like, the sea with Nemo and friends. Well, they have this giant aquarium that is so cool.
Yes.
Justin and I spent, like, an hour in there just, like, looking around. So I would definitely want to go there and do that again. Obviously, you can't go to Epcot without doing the World Showcase.
Yeah.
So I'd walk around the World Showcase and, like, enjoy all of the different countries and all that. And at the end of the night, I would watch the new Epcot fireworks.
Yes, perfect.
I think it's called Epcot Forever. No, Epcot Forever?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really pissed they got rid of Reflections. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Reflections of Earth. I'm really mad because I'll tell you guys a quick story. I feel like I've said this on here before. Every night when I knew it was the end of my shift at Food and Wine because I heard the beginning of the fireworks, and that's exactly how I knew. I'm like, oh crap, I have to hurry up, get all this stuff done, and then I can leave. And it was like I got to hear it every single night. I got to hear and watch those fireworks every single night that I worked there. So whenever they said they were taking it away, I was like, this is rude.
I never watched it.
It was so pretty. It was so pretty.
That's what I heard. A lot of people said that.
But it makes me really sad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. That's it. I finished my little ride and attractions. Okay. So what do you have for, like, attractions and rides the same thing?
Yes.
So what would like the other things be considered?
Like, I guess shows and sing-alongs, stuff like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do, for my show, even though it's kind of an attraction shoot too, I'm going to do Mickey's PhilharMagic. Like you said, it's a perfect show. It's cute. It's classic. It's awesome. And then I am going to hit up Columbia Harbor House for lunch. I'm going to have dinner at the Crystal Palace. It's so good. It's so good. And then I am going to hit up Cosmic Rays for dinner. Wait, did I say Crystal Palace for lunch, or did I say dinner?
You said dinner, but...
Okay, so I'm going to hit up Cosmic Rays for a third meal of the day because they just have cheeseburgers, chicken tenders, all that. So I'm going to get like a midnight snack meal there. And then in between, I have to get the Dole Whip while you're at Magic Kingdom. Have to get the Dole Whip. And then I'm also going to do for a snack, I'm going to hit up the Starbucks. I'm going to be basic. I'm going to get Starbucks.
I love it.
So that is my second day at Magic Kingdom.
I love it. Okay. So for breakfast at Epcot, I would do Garden Grill, which you can meet Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, I think. Is that right?
I think Chip and Dale, maybe.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Chip and Dale. Okay, and this place is so cool, guys, because the restaurant rotates, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool. So for breakfast is Garden Grill. Lunch, I'm going to get nachos at the Mexican Pavilion in Epcot, obviously in Epcot, on the World Showcase, and I can't remember what the restaurant's called.
It's not, I I just call it the Mexico Pavilion restaurant.
Yeah. And their nachos are amazing, guys. Like,
Oh.
please try them. For dinner, I'm going to Le Cellier, whatever you want to call it. Super expensive dinner. Never been there, but I had a sample of their steak at the Food and Wine Festival. It was to die for. So, I can only imagine eating a whole piece of that steak.
Oh.
And then for snacks, I'm going to get a troll horn from the Kringla Bakery in Norway. And I'm going to get a kakigori from the Japan Pavilion. And if you don't know what a kakigori is, it's like a slushy, like a snow cone, basically. And they're so good.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Especially in the hot, like, Florida weather. So good.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Perfect. I think that is another solid day for sure. Where are you going for your third day? Where are you heading next?
Hollywood Studios.
Yes.
I love Hollywood Studios.
It's a wonderful place.
You know, and like obviously Magic Kingdom has to be my number one just because like it's Magic Kingdom. Like you can't not love it. But Hollywood Studios is really like on its tail. I'm not gonna lie. Like I love Hollywood Studios. Do you want me to read my rides and?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay. So I'm going to ride the Rise of the Resistance first because I've seen videos, and my sister lives in California, and she's been on the one in Disneyland, and she was showing me pictures last week of it, and it's amazing. Like, it is breathtaking. Amazing. So I would ride that first, and then head on over to Toy Story Land and ride Slinky Dog Dash, and then head back over to the front of the park and ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. Yeah, Railway. So I've never been on any of those rides, so I just think they all would be so much fun.
Yeah, I've heard crazy things about Rise of the Resistance. Like, I've heard it's absolutely crazy.
Me too.
I wish we could go. Oh.
Same. Okay, and then for my shows, I only have 2 for this one. Okay. So I would go watch Beauty and the Beast because Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite movies, and I absolutely love the show that they do in Hollywood Studios for it. And then at night I would go and watch Fantasmic because it's my favorite nighttime show. Second favorite.
It's amazing. I don't even know how they do half the stuff they do with that show.
I know.
I mean, guys, it's crazy. I don't want to spoil anything in case you guys have never watched it, but there's this one thing that comes up from the stage, and it's ginormous, and I'm like, how?
Right?
I'm like, how the heck?
And you don't see any of it going on either. It's the crazy part.
It doesn't matter where you sit. You don't see anything. It's insane.
It just pops up. All right, Cass, where are you going for day 3?
I'm heading to Epcot, my favorite park. I'm going to ride Soarin'. I'm going to ride Test Track, and I'm going to ride Frozen Ever After.
Ooh. Did I say Frozen Forever After? Yeah, I did, right?
You did, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
The animatronics are crazy with that ride. It's so cool.
It's amazing. Like, I'm not going to lie, I was a little afraid when I rode it the first time just because, like, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but, like, you're riding this ride and you go into Elsa's, like, castle, like, her ice castle. And literally, like, they shut the doors behind you. And I don't know what it is, but it just, like, freaked me out because I was like, it just looks so real, guys. Like, so real. And then you go backwards and you go, the giant snow monster from Frozen, Snowball. Yeah, his name's Snowball. You, like, go backwards and he just, like, appears. And that scared me, too. And I was like, what?
It spooked me the first time, too. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, what the heck?
I was like, why am I afraid of this Frozen ride right now?
Right? I know. It was crazy. The first time I rode that, I was like, ooh, pretty. I was like, I love this. And then I'm only going to watch one show while I'm there because I want to spend most of my day exploring and all that. But there's a juggler in Italy, and he is crazy. Like, he juggles soccer balls up in the air and does all sorts of crazy stuff. So I'm going to go watch him. And then what I'm going to do for food, for breakfast and lunch both, I'm going to do the Food and Wine Festival. For lunch, I'm going to head over to, well, I don't know if it's the same as when I was there in 2016, but there was a Greek stand that had these spanakopita and vegan nachos, which I never thought I was going to like vegan nachos.
Right.
But let me tell you, those vegan nachos, they were so good. And then for breakfast, I'm going to go to Islands of the Caribbean, and I'm going to get a quesito. Now, guys, a quesito, oh my gosh, guys. I ate so many quesitos while I worked there because they would just give you trays of them, and there would be like 100 quesitos on the trays. And we were allowed to eat while we were there. And at the end of the night, if there were any extras left over, usually they'd be like, oh, go ahead, you can have one, you know. Obviously, it would be, you know, backstage. We wouldn't do it in front of, you know, guests or anything. But if there were extra ones, usually the chefs would be like, all right, you had a good night. Go ahead, have a quesito. Guys, these quesitos took over my life for a second. They were so good. So for breakfast, I'm slamming down a couple of those. And then for dinner, I'm going to do hibachi at Tapon Ado. It is so good. Oh, I'm so hungry now.
Oh, I've heard Tabonado. Is that right? I've heard that's amazing.
So good. Our family goes. That's another one we do every year. It's just so good. And there's sushi there, guys. Fabulous. Doesn't even taste like raw fish. If you get the raw fish, it just tastes like heaven. It's
really
wonderful. It's so good. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
What are you having to eat?
Okay, so for breakfast, I'm actually going to not be in Hollywood Studios. I'm going over to the boardwalk, and I'm going to eat at the Bon Voyage breakfast. And I can't remember what the restaurant's called, but the Bon Voyage breakfast has Ariel, Prince Eric, Rapunzel, and Flynn Rider. It's the only place you can meet Flynn Rider, and literally I swoon every time I see him. So I would go over there for breakfast, and they have really good food too. Lunch, I would go over to Woody's Lunchbox. They have amazing sandwiches, really good like little Pop-Tart things. I don't even know how to explain them. There's like a bacon one, a maple bacon one. So good.
I'm getting so hungry, guys. I don't know about you, but I'm starving right now.
Right. And then for dinner, I'm going over to Mama Melrose's for their steak because their steak is so good. That
sounds delicious.
Doesn't it? And then for snacks, I'm doing an ice cream sandwich from Hollywood Scoops. Mm-hmm. It's an ice cream sandwich, but it's 2 cookies instead of like a regular like chocolate ice cream sandwich. I had that on my honeymoon and I absolutely loved it. And then I'm just gonna get a pretzel and cheese at the Baseline Tap House. Because they're so, and probably a adult beverage as well because their adult beverages were very good too.
Oh, that reminds me. In Germany, I'm going to get one of the humongous pretzels. That's what I'm gonna have for a snack. They're huge, guys. If you never had one, they are ginormous. And it's also Germany, they have caramel popcorn. I'm also going to grab that caramel popcorn. I had to think for a second. I was like, is it Germany? But it is indeed Germany. Hit it up if you go next time because, guys.
That's so good.
And an adult beverage in Germany.
Yep.
All right. Another great day. Man, this is making me want to go, and it's making me want to get some good food.
Me too. Disney always has like the best food.
Oh, good. I mean, sometimes it's a little pricey, but you know what? Whatever. It's worth it. It's good. You don't get that stuff back home.
Hop on that meal plan and you won't even care about how much it is, honestly.
Exactly. Ugh. I'm obsessed.
All right, Cass. So where are you going for day 4?
My 4th day is going to be Hollywood Studios.
Good choice.
Another solid park. And my 3 rides are going to be Tower of Terror, my all-time favorite ride ever. If they ever change that ride, I'm going to personally riot. I'm going to go there and I'm going to stand in front of that ride and I'm going to say, you're going to have to get through me before you tear this down. So Tara Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Toy Story Mania. But the only reason I picked these is because I didn't get to ride any of the newer stuff.
Right.
So I wasn't thinking about the newer rides. But I definitely want to try Slinky Dog Dash, Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. That is hard to say.
It is.
And Rise of the Resistance. I would ride all three of those. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, Terra Terra, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Toy Story Mania. That is boom, 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 wonderful rides.
Solid
And then
choices.
for shows, I'm also going to do Fantasmic at night, but during the day, I'm going to do the Star Wars show that they have. It was between that and it was between the Beauty and the Beast show too, because it's a classic.
It is.
You have to go watch it. It's so good. It's so good.
So sweet.
Man. How about you? Where are you heading?
All right. So I picked 2 parks for day 4 because whenever I go to this one park, I always like to do it in the morning and then I hop on to another park later on in the day. So for the beginning of the day, I'm going to go to Animal Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And while I'm in Animal Kingdom, I'm going to ride the safari because I love the safari in the morning. And I'm going to ride the Yeti ride. Why can't I think of what it's called?
Expedition Everest.
Expedition Everest. Yes, thank you. I've never rode it, but like I really want to.
It's great.
So yeah, I'm gonna ride those 2 rides in Animal Kingdom, and then I'm gonna watch the Festival of the Lion King because it's just so cute.
Another classic.
And then I'm gonna head over to Magic Kingdom, ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and finish off my day with watching Happily Ever After again.
You can never watch it too many times, guys. It makes you cry.
Never. I definitely agree. I would literally watch it every single day I'm at Disney. I'm not even kidding.
It really is a tearjerker too. Like, Wishes was too.
The music to Happily Ever After is, guys, if you like don't want to watch the fireworks and you want to wait till you go to Disney, just look up the music, like the soundtrack for the fireworks show, because I will literally just put it on in the background when I'm doing things because it's just so good.
And now I'm getting depressed.
Same. Disney
but
blues.
all that, I like the idea that you're doing it half and half.
Mhm.
I love it. I love it. I love it. It's perfect. It's a great day. It's a great way to spend your day. That rhymed. But yeah, I am going to do 50s prime time for dinner. I am going to do Woody's Toy Box for lunch because I remember you saying that you liked them there.
Mhm.
And then for breakfast, I am just going to chill at the hotel that morning and get breakfast there and kind of relax a little bit and then hurry up and run and get there. And then for a snack, I am going to do a Mickey pretzel because you can't get enough of them. And I am also going to do a lemonade from there because it just sounds really good.
That does sound amazing.
Oh, and I'm going to go to the bakery there.
At Hollywood Studios.
There's
What
like
bakery?
a tiny little bakery that's across from I don't actually know what the name of it is, but it used to be like a villain store, and then they had a bakery attached to it on the side.
Mhm.
I don't know what the exact name of it is, but every time I go in there and I get either like a Rice Krispie treat that's covered in chocolate, or I get some of the Goofy Candy Co. stuff. So good. Oh man, guys.
That sounds amazing. Let's go to Disney. Let's do
it. Let's drop our lives and just go.
Yeah, we can live there. We'll get jobs there. That'll be fine.
We'll be roommates and we'll live down there and just live our best lives.
Yeah, and our husbands can figure out life without us for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they could just stay up here, send us money. Like,
exactly.
plan. How about you? What are you going to eat?
So did I not write? Okay, so apparently I skipped breakfast this day. But for lunch, I'm going to do Yak and Yeti at Animal Kingdom. So not the like table service, but the quick service, because they have this amazing. So they have this really good, I think it's orange chicken that they have. So good. And then they have an Angus burger as well. That's also very good. Where am I at? Oh, okay. So for dinner, I'm going to do at Magic Kingdom at Be Our Guest.
Ooh, I forgot about Be Our Guest.
I love Be Our Guest. I've only ever been there for breakfast, but I want to go for dinner so bad.
Right.
And then my snacks at Animal Kingdom, I'm going to get a Night Blossom.
Mm.
And at Magic Kingdom, I don't know if this is considered a snack, but like I really want corn dog nuggets with cheese.
I knew you were going to say corn dog nuggets. I don't know how I knew that, but I had a feeling you were going to say corn dog nuggets.
I've never had their corn dog nuggets. I just really want those.
They're straight fire. Girl, they're straight fire.
There's so many times I wanted to go to Casey's Corner when we were in Disney last, but like Justin isn't a big hot dog person, so we just went to Cosmic Rays most of the time.
Good. Girl, remember when we went, that reminds me, for those of you listening, we, on the way down to Ed Sheeran, we went to Sonic and we got the chili cheese footlongs.
Yes.
Imagine that times 10, the quality times 10, and that's a Casey's Corner hot dog.
Oh my gosh.
So good. So good.
So Cass, when are we going to Disney together?
I'm free next week.
Right? Let's freaking do it.
You drive down here and I'll drive us the rest of the way. How's that? Actually, you know what? Let's just fly. Let's get there in an hour. Let's get there in an hour and a half. Be there.
I just like, okay, so like I can't picture driving down to Florida just because like you drive, like I can drive to Pittsburgh in like an hour and a half or an hour or whatever, however long it takes, and be in Florida in like 2 hours.
I know.
So I don't know. I just can't see driving. And then you have to worry about your car and all that stuff. If you just fly, you hop on the Magical Express. The buses take you wherever you want to go. Like,
I know. I've only ever flown down once, and that's when I was in first grade because my mom is terrified of flying on an airplane.
mm-hmm.
But Ryan and I, there are like nonstop flights from Louisville down to Orlando, so we can get there in like an hour and 20 minutes, and we're there.
That's awesome.
It's like, heck yeah. It's like, I'm going to choose that over driving 12 and a half. Actually, it's 13 hours from here.
Yeah.
So,
that just doesn't sound like a good time.
It's not. And it's like, also you get more time at the parks too.
Exactly.
That's what really turns me on from it. Well. And that's it for tonight, guys.
Oh man. So anyway,
Anywho.
our last day at the park, Cass, where are you going?
Okay, so I kind of switched it up a little bit. I'm actually not gonna go to a park. I'm gonna go somewhere else in Disney. So I'm gonna hit up Disney Springs for the last day.
Oh.
It's gonna be a relaxing day where we wake up in the morning, kind of relax, do our thing. And we're gonna go to Disney Springs. It's probably kind of weird, but I've always dreamed about just having a day where you stay at the hotel and the resort, and you just go to I'm still calling it downtown Disney. You go to Disney Springs and you just relax and enjoy your last day of vacation. So I switched it up on us a little bit. I hope it's okay. But I chose Disney Springs. And while we're there, we're going to hit up World of Disney, get some last minute souvenirs, spend all the money we can, hit up the Lego store, and we're going to go to Splitsville to go bowling while we're there.
Oh.
Super excited. And of course, at the resort, we're going to go just relax by the pool, get in the pool, and just kind of enjoy our last day there. Yes.
Oh, I love that. Aw, 11. I love that he just lets you hold him like that.
Like a baby. Like a small baby. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do our very last day. It's just kind of chill, and it's something I've always wanted to do, but, well, you know, you've been to Disney. It's like you have to fit everything you possibly can in the time you're there.
Yeah, it's like you have to go.
I know. I've always wanted to, and now that I think about it, I actually think I would make Disney Springs the third day, like in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But we had always talked about like the last day being a relaxing day, but where are you going to go on the last sad day of the trip?
So I have to hit up both of my favorite parks on the last day. So I'm going to Magic Kingdom in the morning.
Perfect.
And then Hollywood Studios at the end of the day. So while I'm in Magic Kingdom, and a lot of people are going to come at me for this, but I'm going to ride It's a Small World.
Oh, I'm not coming at you.
So My husband absolutely hates it. Everybody that I talk to absolutely hates it. But it has such a sentimental value to me because, like, that was my grandma's favorite ride in Disney World. And every time I ride it, I just kind of feel like she's there with me. So I have to ride it while I'm in Disney. So
Anybody
I'm
that
going to
has
ride.
a problem with that can come talk to me, by the way.
Right? Come at me.
Come at me. I'll protect you. I got your back.
I love
Anyways,
you.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just want to let everybody. I wanted all the haters to know that.
For real. But yeah, I would ride It's a Small World on my last day. Trying to figure out. Okay. And then whenever I'm over at Hollywood Studios, I'm gonna ride the Millennium Falcon and Toy Story Mania. I love those 2 rides. And I guess I do not have any other like parades or anything on here. But if I was there late enough, I would watch Happily Ever After again.
Yes. End your trip with that so you can cry into your popcorn and reflect on the fact you have to go back home the next day.
Yep. Oh yeah, you did say your food. Okay. So breakfast, I would actually go over to the Grand Floridian and eat at Chef Mickey's. Also, I've never been there, but you have convinced me that I need to do it. Lunch, I would eat at the Columbia Harbor House.
Fire to chicken tenders. Just straight up fire.
Also, never ate there. Cass has also talked me into trying that.
Yes.
And dinner, I would be at Hollywood Studios and eat at the Hollywood Brown Derby. Also, have never eaten there, but I watch Disney food blogs. Yeah, Disney food blogs on YouTube, and they always talk about how good their food is. So I would definitely want to try that. For snacks, I'm getting a Cheshire cat tail at the Cheshire Cat place. And what it is it's like this braided bread with chocolate chips in it and then like blue and purple icing on top. Oh, they're so good. So good. And then I want to try a Beaches and Creams milkshake. I've never had it. Beaches and Cream, yeah, was shut down whenever we were there for our honeymoon, so I didn't get to try any.
So good.
But yeah, and then like I said, I'd end my day with Happily Ever After.
Perfect. That sounds amazing.
So I'm spending like all this money on this fancy hotel room that I'm barely going to be in.
Hey, it is okay. Honestly, just even being able to go back to it after a long day would be amazing. It would be so cool. Oh, I'm going to watch a concert at the stage near the World of Disney store, and then I'm going to eat at Chicken Guys, which is Guy Fieri's chicken place. They have like 20-some different sauces that you can dip your chicken in. I was like,
that's awesome.
Like, I'll take one of every 21 sauces.
Right?
Try every single one of them.
That would be so cool.
But, so do you feel like your trip is doable? Like, do you feel like this is a trip you could definitely do in the future?
I think everything except for the hotel room. I honestly don't think we would ever be able to afford a bungalow at Polynesian. And I'm honestly okay with that. Like, we stayed at Port Orleans Riverside while we were there for our honeymoon, and it's like it's like a moderate resort, so it's not like one of the cheapest, but it's not one of the most expensive ones, and it was beautiful. Like, I really enjoyed it. And I've also stayed at the All-Star Sports Resort.
Yeah.
And that was honestly just, I mean, not as nice, but like, you're not in your room that much, so honestly, what's the point?
I agree. I feel like unless you're taking those days where it's like, hey, we're going to stay at the resort this day, I don't really understand why. And I'm not throwing shade at anybody that does this either. Like, if you have the money, by all means, do it.
Right.
But the people that will get the rooms at Grand Floridian or get the rooms at the Contemporary, and they're not in their rooms other than sleeping. It's like, if I'm going to be paying this much for a room, I'm going to be exploring. I'm going to be spending as much time as I can.
Oh my gosh, I just realized I said Chef Mickey's was in the Grand Floridian. And it's in the Contemporary.
That's okay.
Whoops.
That's okay. Talking about Grand Floridian real quick. I really want to go there during Christmas because they have the life-size gingerbread house that they do. And I want to see that so bad.
I really want to go to Disney in November when they have like all their Christmas stuff up, but like not like before all the crazy crowds show up for Christmas. So like right after Halloween and like Thanksgiving and stuff, like but before Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas crowds are the worst. We were there the day after Christmas, and then we left on New Year's Day. And the crowds were outrageous.
Wow.
Outrageous. The parks had reached capacity. And it was like all the line, even for like It's a Small World, for instance, was an hour wait.
Oh my gosh, that's normally like walk on.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes, if that.
Mm-hmm.
So for any of you that are thinking about taking a trip anytime near Christmas or New Year's, please think about what you're doing because the crowds are crazy. I mean, if you're into that, it's cool, but I vowed I would never do it again just because it was so crazy. But
right.
It was still really fun, though. It was a really good time, but I think the time that you're saying would be way better.
Mm-hmm.
Because people just...
I am that kind of person that will, like, literally sit on, like, mom blogs of, like, moms that, like, plan trips for their family.
Yeah.
And, like, they do, like, crowd calendars for every year. Mm-hmm. I am that person that gets on there and, like, looks at when the crowds are going to be bad.
You have to. I mean, because if not, you're going to be waiting.
Yeah. And I mean, like, so when Justin and I went, it was when school just started back up, and it was supposed to be, like, a decent amount of crowds, but literally everybody canceled their trip because of the hurricane coming in, and Justin and I were like, we'll be fine. Like,
whatever, we're going.
If I'm going to experience a hurricane, I want to do it in Disney World, so.
That's where I experienced Hurricane Matthew down there.
Ours was Hurricane Dorian, but it never hit, so honestly, like, we got the park to ourselves for the most part, so it was really cool.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are safe.
Yeah, me too. Also, since we're talking about Disney, while we're at Disney Cast, what are some souvenirs that you want to pick up?
Yes. Okay, so I definitely want to get pins, hands down. I'm sure you will too. I want to get pins. I want to get some Parks exclusive Funko Pop figures. I am obsessed with the park exclusives. I think they're really cute. I actually just got, the day they announced the renovation of Splash Mountain, which was maybe it wasn't last week, the week before. But then they had announced it. I had wanted the Splash Mountain 3-pack 30th anniversary Funko Pop for the longest time, and I just didn't get it because it was $60.
Right.
I was like, well, I don't want it. The day they announced it, I went on and bought it. The very next day, it was sold out. They are now selling on eBay for $250. I bought it. Thank God. So, and it's at one of the park exclusive Funko Pops. So you can't really find them anywhere other than either Shop Disney or at the parks. But so I'm going to be getting some park exclusive Funko Pops, and I definitely want, like, I'm going to keep it's not really buying, but I'm going to keep the hotel mug that you can get your drinks out of, and I'm going to get some sweatshirts and a Dooney and Burke purse and a Pandora jar.
I love the Dooney and Burke bags. They're so pretty, but they're so expensive.
I know.
But I guess money's not an object on this trip.
Yeah,
so.
That is true. Dang, go all out this time. What about you? What are you buying?
Every and any Spirit jersey I lay my eye on.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I love Spirit jerseys. Any pin that I'm like, I want this, I'm going to be like Ariana Grande. I want it, I got it.
I got it.
You know, so, I'm going to buy every pin I want. I want a Dooney and Burke purse really bad, like a crossbody. It'd be so cute. So I'm buying one of those. Mugs. I love Disney mugs. My favorite mug is like one I just got on our honeymoon, and then I got another one the first time I went. And I didn't know they had like Disney keys. I'm sure you knew that.
Yeah, I don't have a single one of them.
I want to start collecting those, but I can only imagine how expensive they are.
They're really cool, and usually when they first come out, they aren't super expensive, but they usually sell out like that, and then they go for freaking $90 or something. And I'm like, is it even worth it?
Right.
I'm like, I'm not about to spend $100 because people like to scalp products, and I'm like,
oh, I just had an idea. Since money's not an object, I am buying that beautiful crystal Cinderella castle.
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's in a store in is it in Magic Kingdom or is it in Epcot?
I think it's in Epcot.
Yeah. It's like they have this store that has like all these beautiful tiaras and it's just beautiful, and they have this giant Cinderella castle that I literally will sit and stare at for a good 5 minutes.
It's like, what? How many thousands of dollars? It's insane. I look at it and I'm like,
I wonder how much it is. I like want to look it up.
Yeah, look it up. I want to say it's like 28,000 or something, but I feel like it's more than that.
There has to be. No, that's not it. There's one on here for $295.
Oh, maybe it's like a replica.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, how much is it?
$37,500.
Can you show everybody a picture of it real quick?
I definitely will. Hold on. It's popping up. So this is it. Okay, and there's the price.
Wow.
But guys, this castle is beautiful.
37 grand. That's worth more than 3 of my cars.
Yeah. That's like more than my school loan right now.
Yeah, mine too. Jeez.
If you have the money to own this castle, come give me some of your money, please.
Yeah, seriously, please fund our Disney trip.
We'll make a GoFundMe for Disney World.
Yeah, seriously, a GoFund 2 girls, 1 world, or 2 girls, 4 parks.
2 girls, 4 parks.
2 girls,
2
4
wives,
parks.
1 world. Go to Disney World.
Yes. Oh, guys, this is ultimate. We would freaking die. It would be so much fun, but
it really would be.
One day we will. I promise you. It's on my bucket list. We will go.
Mine too, actually.
One day. One sweet day. But
I really wanted to go like next year, but I have a feeling like with the coronavirus and everything going on, I don't know if next year is going to be possible.
I feel like it's going to be extremely busy next year.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost feel like I'm almost scared that it's not going to be done. Like, I'm afraid the coronavirus is still going to be around.
Yeah. I feel like it's almost safer to plan a trip for 2022.
Right.
It's crazy. Which is crazy.
Dang you, Corona. You ruined everything.
Literally, though. Like, come on.
It's the worst. Hopefully it'll simmer down soon, but I don't know.
We can cross our fingers, but
we can. Unfortunately, I have a feeling Corona's still going to be around.
I feel like it's going to be around for a while. It's just whether or not we want to keep going the extra mile that we are now for it.
No. It's almost scary to think about, but oh well, we can't let that stop us from having our dream trip that we can dream about for now.
Exactly. What's some stuff that you guys would like to do at Disney World? Do you want to go to Disney? If not, like, what kind of trip would you want to go on?
Yes, let us know. Dream vacation down below. Let us know. Guys, we would love to interact with you some more. So leave us some comments down below. Like our video, like our podcast, subscribe to us. We super, super appreciate you guys listening to us or watching us, whatever platform you are on. Thank you so much for supporting us because we have so much fun doing this.
We really do. And should we end our video with rant of the day?
We should.
Do you have one?
I do.
Ooh, yay.
My rant of the day is when grown women like to talk trash on someone half their age.
Oh my gosh, yes.
With other grown women. And then you find out about it, and they deny it.
You know why they do that, though? It's
Why?
because they think you're young, and I feel like they're almost jealous because, like, you have your whole life ahead of you, and whether you're an amazing person, which you are, or, like, I don't know. I just think older ladies that have issues with us younger women are just, I don't want to say they're always jealous, because some girls our age can be really rude. But, like, most of the time, they're jealous because we have, like, so much going for us, and they're just kind of stuck where they're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. That grinds my gears, too.
The only way they feel better about themselves is to talk trash.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna explain the situation on here because of reasons, but reasons, that's all I'm gonna say. How about you? Do you have one for this week, or is there something that's weighing heavy on your mind?
My rant of the day is that my dog is shedding like crazy.
So is my cat.
I gave her a bath today, and she plugged up our drain with all of her hair that fell out.
Oh my gosh.
And then I brushed her after she dried, and I got two piles of hair this big, guys. It's as big as my head. Like, and I have a big head.
Wow.
She is shedding like crazy. Now, granted, now she's like super soft. Like, she is puppy fur soft right now.
Aww.
But yeah, she's all brushed and really cute. I wish she was. I don't even know where she's at, or else I'd get her.
Aw. Yeah, that's so annoying. I hate whenever I have something black on and you can see all of Eleven's hair on me, and I'm like, ew.
I'm gonna see if I can get Joy. Hold on.
Okay.
Hey, Joy. Oh, here she comes. Come here, stinker. Come here. She has to walk under the table.
Aw.
Come here, Stinky. Where'd you go? Come here. You come see Mama?
Aw, Joy.
Oh, okay.
She
Okay,
looks
we're
so
done.
cute.
All right, here's my little fluffy muffin.
She's so cute.
She doesn't even have her collar on. Oh.
Oh, I love when dogs don't have collars on. They look naked. Like, they just look so, like, bare without their collars. I think it's so cute.
She's so fluffy.
She's so cute. Aww.
She sleeps like all day long, guys, but she's like always tired.
Aww.
Can you say hi? Say hi, listeners. Say, watch my mom on Two Lives, One World.
Aww.
Say, don't forget to subscribe and like their channel.
Do it for Joy. You heard her. You heard her. Do it.
And if you guys are listening on Spotify or Apple Podcast, definitely check out our YouTube channel so you can see this little cute girl.
Yes, she's adorable. We love her.
All right, I'll put you down.
We love our little mascots.
But guys, thank you for hanging out with us.
Yes.
We really enjoyed talking to you. It's been great to get back into our normal schedule. Now that all of the craziness from the holiday is gone, we definitely can get back into our normal routine. We will be uploading a video this Friday, so get ready for that.
Yes.
And yeah, Cass, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I would just thank you everybody for listening and subscribing, and hopefully you guys liked our video. Let us know down below if you want us to do another Disney podcast, or if you want us to do a relaxed podcast. Any of your ideas we would love to hear, so let us know down below. Thank you to everyone that listens every week. You know who you are. Thank you for your support and your love. We wouldn't be able to do this without you guys, so thank you so much.
Definitely. Thank you, guys. So with that being said, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Cass, and you know what you're listening to. Two
Lives,
One World.
Talk to you guys next time. See ya.
See you real soon.